Give me 2 purrs. I need 2 purrs so I can get to stomping in my Air Force Ones. Greetings, Gemini. Okay, someone here could quite literally be in the Air Force or in the military. Someone here could also be a big boy or hang out with big boys. I don't know, something about a big boy. I mean, quite literally, that's what he says in that song. Someone here could just be all about their kicks, all about their shoes. Someone here could have gotten new shoes for Christmas, or could just really like new shoes. I was also channeling, I can put you in the Mahal Club. What's up? Let's take a trip. So Gemini, you might want to take a trip with someone. Someone might want to take a trip with you. I was also channeling Megatron. I'll get into that in a second. But this song is by Nicki Minaj. And in it, she's really just being very like loud and boisterous and talking about, you know, drinking, and she has all this money and she puts people in their place. And, you know, it's someone who just like, basically the lyrics were just giving me the vibe of someone who is essentially heartless, but they care a lot about having like the coolest jewelry, the newest car, you know, pulling up in the club and seeing whatever table is popping bottles, and like popping bottles 5 times more than that table because they got it. So someone who likes to like use their to show off, someone who like likes to compete when it comes to their wealth. Someone here could definitely be like that. You know, they want to pull up to the steakhouse and they want to be the one with like the freshest bish, the newest kicks, the flyest car and valet, and you know, they want to be the one ordering the most expensive thing on the menu, having the chef make up something new for them on the menu, having the highest ticket. You know, they just like having showy, gaudy type things around them. Now, Megatron was also in the Transformers, which, to be honest, I've not really watched all of them, but he was the leader of the Decepticons, and he was actually Optimus Prime's brother. So this could also be like revenge or vengeance of brothers. It actually said his downfall was his need for power and domination. Once upon a time, you know, he was a friendly brother to Optimus Prime, but vengeance took over. He's known as a mad leader, a tyrannical overlord. Yeah, just a bad guy. So someone here could have, now I'm hearing, I make the good girls go bad. Someone here could be a bad big boy who likes to make good girls go bad, or that's like their MO, when actuality they're only like this because of extreme trauma from their childhood that they're just not dealing with. So that's essentially the thing. Just like I was talking about in one of the readings yesterday, I believe it was Capricorn. Yeah, Capricorn. Extreme anger and aggression only comes from a deep seat of fear. So there's something here where it's kind of like the bully, the one who is, you know, bad, big bad boy and evil, is usually an inferiority complex because they didn't feel like they could really fend for themselves, or they had, again, trauma that's unpacked from their earlier years. And if they didn't have that, then their parents could, or their grandparents did, and so they kind of took on that role, because we do carry the genetics of our last 7 generations. So someone here can also just be playing out ancestral trauma, and I mean, they need to heal it. So take it whatever side of the fence you're on, Gemini, because you could be dealing with another Gemini. Quite literally, your card did come out multiple times. All air signs did. You could be dealing with another Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, someone who has really strong placements in these signs, or a strong Taurus energy. I was also hearing new fence. So someone could be quite literally building a new fence. Someone could be putting up new fence. Someone here could be putting up like new firewall. Someone here could also need to put like a freeze on their credit and things like that. Someone here could just be putting up more security parameters, cameras, lights, camera, action. Someone here also, with that, I'm seeing like a new gut lining. So someone here could have digestive issues. Spore-based probiotics would be really good for you. Go into it slowly, like where you even like open up the capsule, empty out half, or even start with a third for like a full week. You want to go slow with something. Colostrum, licorice is also used. DGL licorice, I believe is what it's called. Bone broth and fasting, of course. You know, I'm not a professional in that, so make sure that you adhere to your own body's needs and whatnot, but some of my Geminis do need to do a protocol with the following things that I just said. Some of my Geminis, you could be a real genius. You could be dealing with someone a puzzle that's kind of like a Rubik's Cube. Now, it's funny because the guy who actually invented the Rubik's Cube is Hungarian. I'm Hungarian, so I just think that's interesting. Someone could be dealing with someone who's Hungarian, or someone who has Hungarian lineage, or someone could be Hungarian who's watching this. I was also hearing monster truck, monster mash. Someone could just be really big. Remember, we were channeling the whole big boy thing. So someone could be a big boy. Someone could be like a monster, really big guy on the block. Someone here could like to drive a monster truck. I was also hearing Hot Wheels, sporty, but with a lift. So someone here could have something like a more sporty truck. You know how sometimes they actually race like those big trucks just in like straight lines and stuff? Someone here could like to do that, or just like to drive fast in their big monster truck. Something here definitely has a lift. Also, now I ride horses, so sometimes whenever people channel things with cars and readings, I'm like, yeah, that's like with horses. Someone here could be getting a new horse. The new horse could be really big. Also, the Mile High Club. So again, someone could be traveling. Someone wants to travel. Someone wants to take a trip with someone. Someone wants to go see someone. I was also channeling like a scooter, like a push scooter. So this is kind of something where it's like someone could want a sporty car or want something with like a full engine where you just press a button and it goes, or you put gas in it and it goes. But like with a scooter, you have to like push. You know, you have to push. It has the wheels, but you have to push and utilize your own energy to like get it moving forward. So there's something here, Gemini, that may not be moving forward because you're not putting in enough of your effort to it. Like if you stand on a scooter, I know we have electric scooters, but I wasn't channeling that. There's something here that needs more effort on someone's side before it moves forward. Something is just point blank period. It's not going to move forward until someone puts more effort. Now, this can be a career. You can think that you are doing a lot. This can be like social media or posting videos for something. I've done a lot of reading on that, and it does show you need to post at least 3 times a day. A lot of people have difficulty posting twice a week consistently, let alone once a day consistently. Then at the same time, some people do just post. So I don't know, something here needs more screen time, more, darling, more. Okay, Megatron. Oh, also Archangel Metatron. Now, Metatron was seen as Noah's great-grandfather. He's also spoken about in a lot of Jewish texts, so someone here could be Jewish. He's also spoken out in the Cabal, so someone here could follow the Cabal, or could just be interested in the occult and things like that. He was seen as the Prince of Presence. He was seen as second to God, so he was seen as like the king of the angels. Some people actually saw him as the archetype of Archangel Michael, who some people see as like the highest archangel, depending on what text you're reading, looking into. Archangel Metatron also guarded people's secrets. He also ruled like the in-between of the earthly realm and the heavenly realm. He was seen as like God's mediator between man and God, or between earth and heaven. So there's something here that is like teetering between the shadows of humanity, or the shadows of, you know, evil and the earth realm, versus the like saintliness or the altruistic, like the altruism, the goodness of the heavenly realm. There's like a marriage, something between the two. He speaks for balance, harmony, and interconnectedness. Now this is kind of like, again, with the whole gut flora, because as within, as without. So if someone takes a bunch of, you know, biotics, antibiotics, things like that, you're going to kill off all the flora. But bacteria inside our gut is actually important. So it's like, you don't want to kill everything off, because then you're killing the good guys and the bad guys. When actuality, you need some of the bad guys to keep everything in balance. You just want to make sure there's like an even amount of both. So there's something here about someone is going into full extremes. And Gemini, I mean, you are the Gemini twins. So there's something here really focusing on getting into better balance with yourself. Now, again, this can be with showiness, like people who are big on money and materialistic things aren't seeming to have enough like heart connected relationships, and they need to focus more on heart connected relationships. And this can also be someone else who's really codependent on like heart connected things, but their money, their pocket isn't fat. It's like they need to focus more on discipline and having a set routine, and not treating themselves so much. Like they need to have more oh my gosh, what is the word I'm thinking of? Systems. Someone needs to have more systems in a routine. So also something with a system. Also, I'm hearing can't get you out of my system. So someone can't get someone out of their system, and they need to communicate it.